Alright. It's going to be starting off at 3 minutes delay here, guys. Very late for a lot of things. Just a lot of tutorial things. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Am I gone to the wrong guy? Sure. Whoopsie. That was the warden. Competition entrance. ECL, join. Bum, bum, bum. Alrighty. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to be watching the Asia Division tournament. Oh, we're going to be watching the Asia Division scoring phase for the CBL for the season of Paragon. For tonight, we're going to be watching Group B for the first match, and then we're going to watch Group A for the second match. So, for the first match of three, we have Ecliptos, which was ECL, on we have Hidden City, sorry, between ECL versus DYT. I'm just going to double check the names of these folks for you. I would have, if I had more time, I would have pulled this up much earlier. But bear with me as I get you some names for these entrants. Alrighty. Who is DYT? Alright, DIDYT. So DYT is DIDYT, or DIDYT. Not sure how to say that. But ACL is Ecliptos. So we have these two teams. Yeah, okay. Looks like a remake. Join a new one. They say join a new one as in which one? Just waiting. Don't join the exact. Hey, hi John Remo. This don't forget this is going to be 3 minutes delay, so my hello will be very 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 delayed. I'm gonna eat some eggs at the same time. Oh. Normally I wouldn't be this flustered, but I did want to give you guys an information dump. But anyway, we'll just head straight into it, I guess. Ecliptos versus DYT or DIDYT or Did no DIDYT. I'm gonna go with DIDYT. 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 I'm not sure. Whoopsie daisy. Making all the mistakes here. ECL nudes. Oh wow, really? I hope you guys definitely enjoy the show, and I'm sorry if my eating noise seems weird. Uh, Did we join the wrong one? Did I join the wrong one? I think we joined the wrong one. Yeah, we joined the wrong one. It's the one with no one in it. There we go. Thanks, Ozzy. Thanks for the 2 subscribes. Oh, sorry. No, you subscribed with Prime. But in the end, thank you for the subscription. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. So, apparently we have a DIDYT. I'm gonna go with DIDYT. How's DIDYT sound? Best commentator in CB. Thank you very much. I would say I'm the best commentator for CB in English. In English, you gotta add that in English. Very important. And DQS versus SKC for the second one. All right. I I'm not sure. What the hell? Am I in the wrong chat? Oh, wait. I swear, if I'm in the wrong one, this is gonna be so confusing. DIDYT, you can enter the room there. Okay, so hopefully everyone realizes they need to come to this room, and that'll be fine. For next, what? Oh, I'm sorry. What, do I need to make an OnlyFans and a Patreon now? Maybe I should turn it off if you guys don't want to listen to me slip up some embryonic, well, half-cooked duck eggs. Alrighty, we got a lot of guys coming in now. Finally. Massive confusion. We had 2 game parties. Looked like Observer 3 from the official disconnected or lost control of the match thing, so. I believe OB003 is our official referee for the match. They're not streaming it, which is sad. But then again, there's so many matches on today. There is 4 concurrent matches being played, but with that being said, we did get a pullout from SK versus MGK. Apparently SK gave up. Again, gonna have to check the names for those. MGK sounds like Mugun Kingdom. I'm gonna put it down to Mugun Kingdom. Yep. Yes, they are. SK being... Who is SK? SK SK Telecom. My goodness, that's hilarious. Fuck yeah, 3 minutes. I didn't know this guy was this good looking. Ozzy, you see me stream like every other time. How have you not? How have you not seen what I look like? And how have you not seen that I am absolutely gorgeous? It's because I'm clean shaven. I shaved yesterday. Go ZZ. This is ECL versus DYT. We have no ZZ here. I mean, Dig Xeon. I'm not even sure if they submit a team. Maybe they do. I did one. Hope you're enjoying. Hopefully I can finish this egg before we start matches here. Ah, man. Maybe I should eat my dinner earlier. Instead of being so late. Hopefully my camera's in a good spot. Normally it gets in a bad spot sometimes. Alright, with that out of the way. Whoop! Get ready for the first matches, boys. Look like we got a match on our hands. So, for Hidden City, we have ECL attacking first against DYT. My goodness. Look at DYT going out with 1, 2. I count 6. Or is that 7? 7 pikes. Wow, that is wowzer on the number of pikes right now. Looks like one of their guys DC. Do remember, there is no restart if someone DCs. Iron Reapers, 2 Iron Reapers only. Not very many Royal Janissaries. I thought people would go for Royal Janissaries, but looks like Iron Reapers are the preferred pick. Very little cavalry. Very interesting pick with the Bannerguards, Tundra Humans, and the Fortibratios. Bannerguard with mixing with the Iron Reapers. It's going to be a very interesting lineup. But I want to see how they make use of very important ballsack units. 1 Metallitor coming out from DYT, so the defense do have the advantage if it comes down to a pileup. Two Metallitors. Two Metallitors versus 3 Metallitors. 3 Metallitors coming out straight out. Lots of Culverins. What do you expect for the defense? Definitely going to see that these DYT going to definitely focus on taking down the towers. Hidden City is a very interesting pick. Very little number of cavalry coming out right now from either side, so it will be a wonder what's going to happen. And just before we starting off, do remember that I am running 3 minutes behind. Thank you, Aussie. Thank you very much. No voting as a guy. No voting. Looks like we've got a lot of people that wants to see ECL win, but we also have an equal number of people that wants people to fail. Not that they're going for DYT, but they're against ECL. ECL being the Ecliptos. Wow, where are you sending me? My goodness, what are you doing? Alright, how do I do this again? Nope, not that one. Why? No way. Alright, cool. No. Why? Up. Alrighty. Woo-wee. Alright, a very interesting start coming out from ECL. ECL going for the ladders here. For interesting picks. Iron Reapers out for days. Also coming in with the Banner Guard. Banner Guard's out for either side. Definitely going to probably take advantage of that unique charge reset. Doesn't have a limit on how many units it can reset. If all 14 units are stacked on top of each other, all 15 units can get the charge resets, and it's not restricted against for only infantry. Cavalry charge also gets reset. Does look like right-hand siege tower going down, middle siege tower looking very low, and we're looking at the left side siege tower looking a bit healthy. Not very much focus coming out from DIDYT to focus down this left-hand siege tower. Middle siege tower does finally go down a little bit early. I do think they I think they deleted the right-hand siege tower a little bit too early. Not going to get maximum amount of time right now. Everyone should come to LA. LA's best. I mean Lotus Ash, the server that we play on, not Lost Ark, and definitely not LA. All right, front gate's gonna be open. Lots of mortars coming out. Pretty standard to suppress these culverins, but realistically, I'd like to see some more people use the trebs. We've got 15 trebs still available. Also, left-hand siege tower does make it to the wall. Concentration on free first treb coming in. Far side does take out a cauldron. Again, a little bit early on the right-hand siege tower. Left middle siege tower does look like it's making its way, but it's not going to be looking pretty healthy. Whoa! We got a little bit of a death match happening here. Being played around with by one guy on a horse. Again, very, very easy to just jump around and make people miss. It's very difficult to hit a jumping horse, especially when they sprint around. A little bit of a prep here with just some Banner Guards. Banner Guard probably not the best of picks, but could have been a delete. There goes 2 heroes out from DIDYT. Remember, we have only 3 lives here. You die 3 times, you're out of the game. Down goes another one. 3 people dead all at once. Whoa. Iron Reapers not going to press 2. It does seem like it's going to be a free murder of Iron Reapers just to Banner Guards and Claymores. Claymores absolutely cleaning it up. But here comes a second load of Iron Reapers coming in with the nice sword switch into the Tiger Step. Trading not too badly. I mean, sorry, the Claymore didn't trade too badly, but now since they've gone on cooldown, definitely lose the entire squad. Suppression on the left-hand siege tower, working out very fine there. Massive push, might have came from the top side, but middle siege tower does make it to the wall. Right-hand siege tower probably will get destroyed yet again. Very interesting setup here. Triple Metallators just shooting down this one siege tower by shooting over the wall. Depending on how you do this, you can actually aim for the top of the wall to shoot up towards that way, or you can overshoot it by aiming towards this way. But does look like ECL taking out the left-hand tower. Pushing from the left-hand tower did look like no major engagements happening. Middle siege tower looks pretty stacked. We got some shields coming up. A full abandonment for the wall by the looks of it. I don't think they will contest here. Massive presence from ECL on the wall with very little coming out from the defenders. But the defenders sallying out with Cataprax. Not sure what they plan to grab, as there's not very much out here. Probably a suppression. Does send them back in by the looks of it. A being grabbed. We have ECL now moving into the B section. We're going to go for the middle part of the city. Very difficult section, I would say. You've only got 3 ways in. Well, 4th, technically. No one really uses this back entrance. But that being said, I've seen many a battles be ended here on these very stairs. You either go for the left-hand siege tower, the left supply point or the right supply point. Right supply point's normally the one that the attackers get nice suppression, but they will get run out of ammo. Those Metallators, you need to keep their ammo nice and ready for the major engagements. They are very powerful for the CC. Damage-wise, they're not actually the most painful things to get hit by. There are a lot more, there are a lot of painful things. Wow, Catapact just selling out constantly. I'm not sure what they're aiming for. Medals also get pulled towards the front gate. It does look like ECL is watching every single one of their avenues. Alright, we're moving into the secondary phase. Whoa! Nice catch there. What happened? Who just died? Whoop, another one died. What are you doing, man? They're sitting here and getting absolutely bullied. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. What the hell? I'm trying to see what you're doing, but did someone walk up here? Ballista's coming out. Very, very good choice, in fact. Ballistas will definitely trade kills really easily. Completely outnumbered. One of the Medals will have to take the fight. If not, both the Medals have to take the fight. Pulling all the way towards this side. These double Medals will get clapped on real easy. We've got double Royal Janissaries with the Iron Reapers. Iron Reapers just cleared it up real easy. The right side haven't made a move just yet. Cataphract's getting caught up against the charge from Iron Reapers and Bannerguard, moving towards the left-hand supply point. There is very little resistance as ECL just clears the left-hand side. But we've got some Medals coming in for contest, but completely outnumbered. Not going to stand for very long. Here's a far Treb. Not sure if it's going to hit anything. These Iron Reapers are charging from a very close distance. Should really charge from further away just to get them in battle faster. But one by one, they will get clapped on, not against that literal death ball of Iron Reapers, probably around about 2 or 3 squads. Moving straight on towards the home base. Does look like they're going for a split here. Cutting them off. Oh, shields against shields, but does look like the hero gets clapped. These shields will be a pain in the ass to finish as they are all at CC immune right now. And, probably not hit from the side where their shields are not blocking damage. Some Cataphracts in the back does do quite a bit of damage, but definitely not as much as you'd hope. Whoa! Coming back for the reverse. Does sweep up the remainder as the Iron Reapers coming out from DIDYT also pull up. Does look like the battle here at the B point was cleared up. Massive losses coming out from DIDYT. DIDYT not taking any trades here that are in their favor. Absolutely getting squashed on all sides. A little bit of a pickup, but does look like ECL keeps the pressure up as they pour more and more troops into battle. I don't believe that DIDYT has very many lives left. In fact, DIDYT definitely on the losing side. We are looking at lives. Anyone permadead yet? Nah, doesn't look like anyone's permadead yet, but some people are on their last life. That's not very good. That's not good at all. Oh, unbraced. Iron Reapers might have survived, but nothing behind it's fucking is alive. Not that there was very much pouring straight in right now. We've got some bare minimum. We've got Pike Militia. We've got Imperial Pike Guard, some Demez Pikemen, one Iron Reaper, something substantial, but the rest of them is going to be Village Watchmen. You're just going to watch a bunch of infantry just roll over these. Hey, you're not going to pay me enough money to say anything about these teams. Unless they do something bad. Unless ECL does something bad. Right now, ECL is just rolling through DIDYT. DYT's basically got nothing here. I mean, like, if ACL drops the ball here, that would be absolutely savage. Interesting to see mortars, but not. This corner has historically been very, very annoying to deal with. Gonna use some shots just to take out those village watchmen. You don't want any surprises. I'm not sure how many people actually have artillery left, actually. There are 2 artillery left for DYT, while we have 7. That means ACL have already used 23 artillery. Not a very surprise. I think the Metallators are too close here. You can actually shoot directly into that house. Whoa! What is this happening here? Iron Reapers with lots of village watchmen. Those Iron Reapers are going to cleave right through. Look at them all die. Imperial Pikeman does a counter push, but a lot of them getting stuck here on the stairs. Very bad positioning. Also, bad timing, I would say, as they're getting squashed from either side. Hey, Ballsacks, finally see you out on the field. Not that you had very much of an impact as your infantry just rolling straight over DYT. DYT just getting clapped super hard. I guess the 7 pikes couldn't change the battle. Keshigs coming out at the very last second. Very interesting to see some Keshigs. I'm not sure why you kept these defense pikemen in the back here, but about to be deleted. Fortebraccio is holding back the area. I think there's going to be friendly fire here. Yep, massive friendly fire. But they don't care as they hunt down the remainder number of troops. Oh, short sword, make it onto the point. Definitely doesn't seem like it's going to be a good ending for DYT. DYT just getting clapped super hard. Very little resistance. I do not believe ECL lost very much there. As you could probably notice, the number of kills is substantially low. Massive number of kills coming out from our top performer. Not sure how to say that. All I know is that that's the kanji for small. So I'm not sure about the rest of it. We've got Pike. I mean, like Spear doing the numbers. Not unsurprising. Hmm. DYT does not look like to be a strong contender by the looks of it. Wow, this is a very interesting death count. They've changed it a little bit. So, yeah, massive, like, they gave away the wall for free. Well, sort of. They lost there at the left-hand siege tower. Major engagement down at the supply point, and then last major engagement at the base. A little bit of a loss as they were retreating, but in the end, again, DYT taking fights when they're not supposed to. Definitely way outnumbered on a lot of occasions. Very thin defenses, and very weak in terms of hero versus hero. Hello, Obi-Wan Kenobi, from 3 minutes in the past. Oh, you come to bask in your glorious battle. Gonna wait for the last 2 remaining battles to pop up. Not very much to say about that. Not very many limit testing of the skills of either side. Definitely would just say it was just a complete roll. ACL definitely looks to be the favorite to win this match, but a lot of people still not liking them to win in the end. So, as you could probably see before, everyone Kenobi is in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Are you gonna be ready for your next battle? I had the game sound off that entire time. Why did no one tell me? You guys are terrible. Yeah, my face is just in the way. I'm looking back at the stream, and my face is in the way for the right-hand side, so I don't get to see anything, which is really depressing. I actually am not sure which where DIDYT comes from. All I know is that they're called DIDYT. Well, DIDYT, so I'm not even sure if it stands for anything. Didn't I say I would call them DIDYT? DIDYT. DIDYT. DIDYT? DIDYT? No, not IT. DIDYT. Did it? Did it? Nah, would it be... Why did I go with DIDYT? There's like an A in there for some reason. Yeah, I'm not very good at pronunciation. And also English. English is like... I'm really terrible at English. Hey, round 2 coming right up. Also on Hidden City by the looks of it. Ooh, gonna be pretty demoralizing after that kind of match. I'll be honest, you didn't trade very well at all. Looking at the number of units for both sides, over 1,000 units still available for ECL, and even if they were all serfs, that's still a hard task to ask. If you were to fight off 1,000 units again with your like serf army. If they only had a couple of elites and you had an entire army of serfs, maybe. But when you have an entire elite army against just serfs, I have no idea how anyone's going to win that. And that's just true. It's just going to be very difficult when it's like that. Also, it does look like ECL does have the hero power. They're very good at PvPing or 1v1s with the heroes. Right now, can't really say if there was any substantial positioning or control for the units, as there didn't really seem much resistance, mostly just brute forcing your way through with the Iron Reapers. The Banner Guards did do a very surprising charge, taking out 2 of the heroes. I guess that was a highlight of the match. Other than that, I think overall the feel is that ECL definitely outclassed DIDYT by quite a bit. I'm pretty sure if ECL drops a guy, DIDYT will still lose. 15v14, I think ECL will still take the win. Thanks, Ozzy. And I think John Reamer's spear skills are much sharper. I do tend to ramble on a bit, but I'm glad that you guys are enjoying my commentary. I love talking. I love commentating for these tournaments, and it is both my pride and definitely my enjoyment. Oh, I just wish I had better streaming skills so I could put on a better show for you guys. I did plan to read the CBL rules if I was to start at the usual at my planned time at 7:30, but again, an Argos raid kind of pushed that back, so that was my bad. Planning is not my strong suit. But anyway, here comes the second match on Hidden City for DIDYT versus ECL. Otherwise, DIDYT versus Ecliptos. Spank me, daddy. Touch me with a tentacle. Swing the punch. You have got to be bonked because you need to be thrown into horny jail. Don't let Daddy Octopus touch you. You say that all to this all stick boys. Oh, Zid1 playing. Oh wow, Zid1 is playing for this round. My goodness. a little bit of a switch up. Does look like we still have Obi-Wan Kenobi. DIDYT's playing for this round. Twice Sana, not sure. I think it's very interesting because these guys have double names. So the official name is ECL, so for Ecliptos, but I'm guessing FDT is a separate division, and we got Quincy, and we got Twice with Sana. Could possibly be about the could possibly be another group as well. NZL love God damn it, Kazuyo? Man, it's been a long time since I've said your name. Kazuyo. Kazuyo? Kazuyo. Never seen a Gong Rong Zong. Gong Rong Zong? Gong Rong Zong? Obi-Wan Kenobi, we do know him. He used to be called Arwen Baxter back in the day. Ragnar. Ragnar, I'm not sure who this guy Ragnar is. I know a Rengar. We've seen Riss before. Spoinky. Toothless, not sure who Toothless is. We've seen an Alice. But anyway. Resource is apparently noob. Anyway, coming in quickly. Show you guys. Whoop. One more. Nope, not that one. Ugh. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spears still coming out from DIDYT. DIDYT doing a little bit of a change up. Lots of Iron Reapers still. Very interesting that they go in with Iron Reapers instead of the superior, I would say superior Royal Janissaries. Very limited number of cavalry coming out. We've got Cataphract Lancers out from DIDYT and only 1 Cataphract Lancers and 1 Keshi coming out from ECL. Again, no one's picking up the Banner Guards this time. Very well. We got some Imperial Pikemen on the DIDYT side. More Royal Janissaries coming out from ECL. We got about 3 of them. Very confident Z1 going in with the double heavy infantry, both in the anti-infantry line. Super heavy spawn from DIDYT here on the left-hand side. Going to be interesting. Pretty standard go with all cauldrons. We've got 1 Metallitor, 2 Metallitor, 3 Metallitor. No, very interesting to see. No, no other types of ranged units. We got 1, 2 Shenjis coming out, and the Flamers plus the Metallitors coming out from DIDYT. DIT really not sure if your lineup's strong or anything, but the triple musket here probably is a sign for things to come. Going to be very difficult for them to get to the wall. I don't think it's going to be an easy task for DIDYT to come back. Again, this is going to be a pretty short match. I think it's going to be held at the A point unless ECL decides to give them A. But other than that, let's have a look at what they do. Alright. The unit scores looking pretty even on all sides. ECL probably not ready to respond just yet. Massive push up. Are they going to contest with sheer number of heroes here? Could outnumber them massively. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, yep, lots of people climbing. Does look like around about 10 people going to climb. Be a bit of a hard ask to fight off Iron Reapers. Whoa! Sending 3 people down to the ground. Nicely done, Toothless. No fear here. He definitely doesn't see 3 heroes coming up on his ass, but Iron Reapers will protect him mostly. A very bad Treb, I would say. Really can't keep these Iron Reapers down on the spot without sacrificing stuff, but 1 comes in huge, smacking down 3 Iron Reapers out on an instant. More Iron Reapers come in as one of the pikes get trapped. It's going to be a massive climb. Another climb here. Iron Reapers get all the way up on this shit. Takes out an Iron Reaper. 2 Iron Reapers already up on the wall. Very fast climb by the looks of it. Outnumbered here as well. Slowly but surely. Medaus keep climbing. 2 sets of Iron Reapers going to face off a Medau here. But we've got some Iron Reapers in support. Little bit of a slow grind. I think the heroes have backed off. Complete control on the left-hand side here now. Going for really strong here. Starting off. That was not bad. I'm going to say not bad from DYT. A very confident climb. Didn't give ECL very much time, or didn't give ECL time of day for that climb here. But solo Iron Reapers against just a sheer mass of heroes, not good. You're going to lose an Iron Reaper just to contest against some heroes. But as infantry pull up, no way of reinforcing this lineup on the wall. None of the siege towers getting pushed. This Treb a little bit high, again, unless they fall in shallow. Iron Reapers getting sent in one by one. Really need that infantry mass to contend, because those Iron Reapers, you need an equivalent number of Iron Reapers as they both smack each other to death. But the mass from the Iron Reapers from the ECL side stays healthy as the sheer number of Iron Reapers are superior. But it's a slow-ass grind as they... ECL looking a little bit scared. They got trapped several times here. But even if they get trapped several times right now, the number advantage is coming into ECL. And now they're going in for the heroes. It's just 3 heroes up on this... Whoa, never mind. Well, they're all just jumping off the wall. But hero advantage massively in favor of ECL. Did see a little bit of a pickup from DYT, taking out a couple of the heroes. Whoa! ECL sending down to the ground here. Iron Reapers take out one. Iron Reapers got to take out another. No, no dice. Does look like... Oh, maybe a bit low. Oh, it does take him out. Ah! Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Ooh. Alrighty. But we're back to the same situation we were before. DYT losing quite a bit. ECL naturally up about 70 troops. Now we're looking at a troop advantage of almost 180? 181? That's around about, what? If it's just purely Iron Reapers, that's like 10 units. If it's something larger, something around about 30, you could be looking at 5. So 5 to 10 units advantage right now. So, DYT definitely wants a siege tower up. Definitely wants to look for a straight fight. Because, I'll be honest, in small numbers, they have not seemed to been able to take any fights. And they gotta really think of a good strategy. The ladder climb was strong at the beginning. ECL did not expect the sheer commitment, but once they responded in force, definitely massive losses coming out from DYT. DYT now being completely suppressed here. No way of stopping the sheer amount of Battaliators, just taking out each of the siege towers one by one. We're going to waste a couple more minutes for siege tower pushes as they continuously get blown up. I'm not sure if DYT has a plan, but I doubt they're going to. Well, what's this? Oh, they actually did have Shinji. I did not realize. Trying to suppress the front door. Some free kills on some surf units. Pretty unfortunate again. Can't really do anything about that. Even just a shortbow and longbow just shooting those surf units, really just a massacre here. Royal Janissary spam? Not sure. More like Madao spam. There's more Iron Reapers than Madaos as well. Look at the number of Iron Reapers. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Iron Reapers coming out from ECL. Wow. Oh wait, no. I was counting the wrong one, but a lot of Iron Reapers in the end. Probably in reserve or have been killed. Front gate push. It's going to be a bit savage. A front gate push. Whoa! That charge was not... That was very unfortunate. But anyway, Split to the left, split to the right, down the center. Cataphracts go. Really need to swing by, swing around. But what is happening? It's getting lit up as the entire army here just gets massacred into nothingness. Losing out huge. Some more cataphracts coming in. Cataphracts run into something, I'm not sure. Kashyyyks actually caught the cataphracts. That is hilarious. Catching on the backside, catching on the front side, probably. Another climb with some Iron Reapers. Iron Reapers going towards the A point, but I doubt they'll let them get it easily. Royal Janissaries in the back will probably clear these Iron Reapers out real easy. Clap, clap, clap. Those Iron Reapers are gone. Massive losses yet again. I'm not sure what DIDYT was thinking about doing that forward push. I mean, that front gate push. It is a literal death sentence when they are ready, prepared. All you see is a row of iron. Now we have some Prefecture Pikemen ready to charge right at them. Kazuyo, are you going to sally out? Or not? Double lineup of Medals, triple lineup of Medals. We got some Shenji and some Medalitors going about massacring this Medal. Taking heavy shots. My goodness. The Shenji as well on this side as getting butchered as the Medalitors literally cleave their way through, carving a bloody mess. Linko Star, I have no idea. DIDYT does seem to be on does seem to have a massive skill gap, but do also remember ECL coming out with the strong, coming out second, I believe, last season. So either it was second or third, I can't remember. They did make it into the top 4. So they are one of the, how to say, champions, or at least top contenders for according to the ECL. DIDYT is a definitely new face. I've not seen any of these members before, but then again, I don't recognize names. I don't recognize kanji names, even though a lot of them are using water. Oh no, big, the sign for big. ECL absolutely not letting them have anything. They got the siege towers up on the wall, but they do not care. They're sending troops down onto those siege towers, even though that is a very bad decision. Oh, Jesus! Those Royal Janissaries absolutely cleaved apart that Palace Guard, but a little bit of shots here, a little bit of shots there. Those Demez Pikemen barely holding back the tide, but as they push more and more troops down, the end is clear. Definitely both siege towers completely suppressed, and lots of heroes are dying. How many permadeath are we looking at? Good to see on this side, actually. Whoopsie daisy, wrong side. Nope. This one? Yes, this one. Alrighty. I think this guy is permadeath. 1 permadeath, 2 permadeath, 3 permadeath, 4 permadeath, 5 permadeath. 5 are permadeath. That is very, very unfortunate here. But anyway, got 24 seconds left to go. ECL just clapping the remainder. And as I said before, I do believe that ECL would have held A regardless. Would have held A by just, well, what I said was, the only way DIT gets A is that if ECL lets them. And they surely did not let them. First match of the scoring phase done. ECL winning 2-0. Let me just let me just show you some of the ending stats. A little bit more time since the next battle doesn't start until another 20 minutes. Pretty good performance. There are Alchemists. I didn't see the Alchemists out from DIDYT. That was very surprising. So, top contender, we got Huge Janos. Huge Janus. Janus. going in with the 5 kills, 1 death, and 13 assists, getting a kill-death ratio of 18. Well, kill-death and assist ratio of 18. 71 troops with 2 artillery destroyed. 80% participation, scoring him a meaty 150 score point. So he does rack up the top on the leaderboard. Only 907. So let's count how many. So a good rule of thumb that I normally do is that if you kill 700, well, this score here, this unit kill score, if you kill 700, that is killing one player's worth of units. So that is really good. That's 700. That's an entire warband dead. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players coming out from ECL. Huge with the unit kills. Definitely Kazuyo coming out with the biggest performance with 110. Mostly Medals, in fact. He killed, whoa, he almost killed 1.5 Iron Reapers and 1.5 Medals. Nafangard, massive pickup. But in the end, lots of good performance coming out from ECL. How about the other side? DYT, how are you doing? DYT going okay. We got 1 good performer. Definitely, probably not terrible. 7 pikes though, I know, right? The pikes, well, we got 1 bottom rung of pike. But let's count how many permadeath. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 permadeath coming out from DYT. Overall, very bad stats. Wow, we got a lot of single digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single digits. We got a 1, 2. Oof. That is again, very bad performance out from DYT. Again, taking a lot of fights where it just seems like they're just going to be absolutely smashed. Yes, there is more matches after this one. Does start in a little bit though, so I'll just close that up. Alrighty, so I am going to be watching. Yeah, gonna be sounding a little bit looking sexy. Thank you, Omada. I did see Oryx shouting out for me earlier on. Alright, for the second match. So, for those of you that just joined in, I just watched the DYT versus the ECL, otherwise called DIDYT, and Ecliptos. Ecliptos 1-2-0. Smashing DYT. Definitely a massive skill gap. ECL probably in the pick to run it all the way to the tournament. I'll probably won't pick up many of their games, as I think they are guaranteed to perform very well unless we have surprise matchups for other top contenders. But anyway, on to the next one, we have DQS versus SKC. Let me just double check what those teams are. I have no idea who these teams are. A lot of new names. DQS does seem to be nuclear power. And we have SKC being Seaking. Very interesting. Second set of matches will start shortly. But in the meantime, I'm going to, well, I'll send you guys for an ad, but you guys will probably receive an ad like 3 minutes afterwards. I will be right back. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. We've got 5 minutes until the next battle begins. But other than that, we're just waiting on... I did have a little big chat in the Twitch chat, so I'm just going to go briefly over a bunch of things. Yeah. Royal Janissaries, I do believe that Royal Janissaries should be trading pound for pound way better than anything you can bring out on the heavy infantry side of things. But the Iron Reaper Death Ball, we have seen it, we have looked at it, and it is deadly. Definitely not one of the things I want to see or come up against. An Iron Reaper Death Ball is pretty frightening, mainly because when you have multiple units of Iron Reapers stacked on top of one another, not only do they do a lot of damage, they take basically no damage. And also, if they're in Tiger's Step, well, Tiger's Guard, they are CC immune. Very, very irritating to deal with, but not impossible. I've seen very, very peculiar ways of dealing with Iron Reaper Death Balls. It is mostly to do with spreading them out. You want to draw out the Iron Reapers by slowly feeding them a spread out line. It's a bit complicated, but realistically, you just have a unit that just super spread out, and you just sacrifice that unit as the Iron Reapers start splitting and making smaller, but like as equally condensed, dense piles of Iron Reapers. That way you can deal with one section at a time, or otherwise just completely surround them. Surrounding them is pretty much one of the only ways to deal with a Death Ball, because Iron Reapers really... If you have Iron Reapers facing in different directions, you're going to get the backside, and when you get the backside, you get bonus damage. Iron Reapers definitely are the tankiest, naturally, in the game, but Royal Janissaries can deal with piles. So, I think Royal Janissaries do well when going up against Iron Reapers one-on-one, pound to pound. It definitely does amazingly good against Badals. Badals chalk up basically nothing against Iron Reapers. Well, I mean, they do well against Iron Reapers, but not against Royal Janissaries. Royal Janissaries does seem to be able to trash Badals very easily and consistently. Iron Reapers is a little bit of a chalk up, but depends whether or not Lethal March gets the good old smack in when they charge against each other. But other than that, realistically, I'm very surprised that they didn't continue on with the Paragon. Definitely could get into more CC immune charges. Definitely go charge, Tiger Step, reset the charge, charge again, and it will be terrifying. See, just Iron Reaper pile like that. But I guess this, again, the reset of charge, very limited. You can get massive effect out of it, but the flow of the battle doesn't seem to favor a reset like that. I had a good question come up. Meta up. Asking, what's the biggest difference for regular matches, which don't have restrictions, versus CBL rules? CBL rules having the no doctrines, 700 leadership, so no leadership extra attributes on your armor, and no runes. I would say the balance of the classes are more standardized, so you will definitely see a lot of things hitting limits that you didn't know existed. A classic example is how difficult it is to kill heavy armor when you've only got your base stats. Heavy, the weapon damage increases is massive. Wow. I always stream with my face. Why would you think I was blonde and blue eyes? Do I seem Aryan to you? I didn't realize there were drops on right now. Okay, that works. But yeah, definitely seeing limits to units that you don't normally recognize. One of the other limits is the fire rate for musket units. I think people are underestimating musket units, but I'm also definitely underestimating the power. 23% fire rate. Is it 23% or 18%? I think it's 18% actually. The 18% fire rate increase for musket units plus the 20% increase in accuracy. Basically, without those two, I think it would be a real struggle for musket units to do the kinds of damage you would normally see in regular sieges. But enough about that. Some specialized units might also have some limits as well. Enough about that. On to the next battle. Nuclear Power versus Seaking. Seaking, a returning team. I did see them last time, but I'm going to see them perform yet again for us here on Riverland Castle. Nuclear Power, you're taking a very hard battle. I think this will be a hard ask. Good teams can defend Riverland Castle very well, but I know from history that Riverland Castle was classically the easiest attack that Vienne House used to perform, although Vienne House has long since disbanded their tournament team. Heavy armor out the wazoo. We got 4 long swords. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 short swords. Triples pike from Seaking. Seaking coming out with a little bit of muskets. Surprising that they didn't come out with more Shenji. I think Shenji would be superior with the grenade. Shields are strangely popular for Seaking. Seaking probably realizes that the shields may be able to hold back the Iron Reapers, because a lot of Iron Reapers are not fashioned for the flail life. I love me flail. I flail all day. But here we start off. Been a long time since I've seen a Riverland, Riverland's Castle Assault here on the CBL. But we'll get to see Nuclear Power, otherwise DQS, give it a royal try. Very strong setup. We got the shields, we've got the fortifications, we've got the turtles in the back. This will be interesting. Normally there is a cannon that can shoot straight into the pile. Not making use of this cannon shooting straight into that cover. Bad. Royal Janissary is cleaning up some free kills here. Probably looking to get some free trebs. I do believe that was the plan. Sacrificing the... Interesting! Like, it's very interesting having these surf units just be thrown up like that. They're really relying on the defenders just taking the free kills and just sacrificing the units. Royal Janissary has taken a ballista shot, but not a single one drop. Royal Janissary is classically having that special damage resistance that allows them, well, enough health and damage resistance to let them survive a siege shot. Ballista shot. Surprisingly, I mean, like, they have enough health, they have enough damage resistance. I mean, like, even Iron Reapers do not survive a blue ballista shot, but apparently Royal Janissaries do. Whoa, we have now Iron Reapers being thrown up. Gotta put them in that tiger step. Press. Yes, there we go. A little bit late and a little bit worn out, but those Iron Reapers will definitely lose here. They're trading. Oh, never mind, actually. Control of those Royal Janissaries will let go, and the Iron Reapers actually won. Probably wounded from all the damage they took. Interesting throw of the Iron Pagodas. Iron Pagodas, they do get a buff when they climb a ladder, but definitely not strong enough to fight off the pile of Palace Guards and Imperial Spear Guard. Imperial Spear Guards absolutely clapping their faces. Alrighty, another push here on the wall. No one going for the front gate. Front gate is open though. Got the secondary wall. Another grape shot. We got a grape shot in the. We got another grape shot in the gatehouse. Whoa! We got some Metallators up on the wall, smashing this front line. I didn't even see the left-hand side, just absolutely getting collapsed on. Although the right-hand side also holding. I take that back. Holding was a strong word. Seaking looked strong, but it definitely fell like paper. Ripping right through it. Shields and pikes. You'd normally think that the bunker is the most terrifying thing to come up against, but this pile of Royal Janissaries, Iron Reapers, and Medals definitely made short work of it. They're going to push on towards the B point. Definitely seems like there is going to be no contest here. Trading out very, very evenly in terms of... Whoa! We also have a 14v15. But do remember that a lot of the losses came out from... Whoa! Help the man! Well, most of those Metallators did end up dead. Very unfortunate. Here comes some more ballista shots. I mean, if you're going to put some ballistas up here, you should have put ballistas up on this direction. And if you angle them right, you can just shoot them straight at the thing. This also works out. You shot directly straight through, but it does limit your maneuverability. Oh, definitely. Oh, that treb. I'm not very questionable, I would say. But Iron Reapers getting into that death pile there and the corner as well. Going to be very difficult for the pikes to really gain a reach advantage. But Iron Reapers do fall in a very tight space here. Lots of medals. I'm not sure why Seaking is taking this kind of fight. This will be a bad push, no matter how you look at it. And someone just got clapped by a ballista ball, I think. As the defenders, you want the enemy to go into your defenses, not pressure the enemy. Definitely need to relax, Seaking. You've got one good lineup left. Well, I take that back. Probably this is your only lineup. Vidal's poking out some cataphracts that are out on the field, but the cataphracts don't seem to be doing very much as it cleaves right through the center of a medal pile. Not very much pressure coming out from this medal. Really need that infantry support if you want your cavalry to clear the medal CC. A little bit split here, a little in the center. Strange for the shield to sit back there, but there is nothing here on this supply point holding strong. Seaking is split, so we got a defense force here at the base point. Whoa, Manals gets trebbed. Wow, high on the treb there, but does the grape shot does go down. Shield's doing well. I mean, being able to pressure on through, keeping them alive. Massive retreat for Seaking. I think they were trying to catch some guys. Definitely trying to catch some guys. Interesting line, interesting veterancy line for those shields here. That is the top line one. Not sure if they're only allowed to go top line, but I do believe that a top line shields have more damage resistance and very good against range. But lack of heal and the base armor increase makes them extremely susceptible. Alright, we got some Rattan pikemen here at the front here. Very little support. I'm going to chalk it up to just sheer tier 5s. Tier 5 is just going to waltz on through nuclear power. Will definitely just plow on through with sheer force. I don't think they have anything to fear once they notice how many of the enemy team is low tier infantry. A nice semi formation. Again, that's very unfortunate because the Mez Pikeman Shieldtron is much larger than the Shieldtron of the shield unit, so that's very unfortunate. the sheer tier 5s will just instantly collapse this entire line. Imperial Pike walks right over this Mez Pikeman and Rattan Pikeman. Cataprak going in through the center there. Those Mez Pikemen moved out of the way. Should have actually braced for those Catapraks. Would have been a very good pickup. Now we got these Shenji's Grenadiers. Probably going to be the only good damage dealers out on the field. But Halberdiers are on them. Halberdier charge clears everything. And definitely looking very weak on all fronts. No front line left as the Catapraks just come on through, clearing out the second unit of Shenji. Both sides collapsing in its entirety. Just a couple of heroes left. We've got 8 heroes left on the field. 3 on the base point. 1 kind of running away. 2 running away. Everyone running away. Winged Hussars coming down the stairs, but I don't think they could change the tide. Not now. Not with so many medals left on the field. Enemy team, nuclear power definitely coming in with the strong finish. Lots of tier 5s. The beginning section was a massacre, I would say. Some units coming in now. Winged Hussars did not clear the stairs. Charge was cancelled by the looks of it. Whether or not by the player or did not go far enough.
You.
Whew! That is very unfortunate. We have one person from DQS DCing, and it was a 14v15, so that must be a real sore point for Seakings here. I'm not sure whether or not the bait was the main changer. What are you doing? Everyone died except this person, and he comes last. You'd think you took a lot of damage. He threw in his units at the very least, but not very many kills. Setup and strength from Seaking doesn't seem to be in the unit's perspective. Pushing against, again, I think Seaking's mistake here was being aggressive as defenders when the attackers have the advantage. At the beginning, you might think that this is an awesome trade. Do remember that... Oh, wait, hang on. You guys can't see this. I'm just looking at the unit kills right here. At the beginning, mostly this is surf units. But then the first major engagement for the wall happened. Both of the sides were absolutely cleared out very easily. Just water brushers and shields will not hold up against the heavy infantry. Massive battle happening at the supply point then as well. Lots of losses when they tried to do a push against the attackers. The attackers were patient and allowed the defenders to be out of position, and then just waited for a little bit before the final push, which was just a absolute massacre. Oof. We still have one more battle for the night. Definitely going to see something from Seaking. Otherwise, Seaking is going to be kicked out. I don't believe that Seaking has shown us everything they got, but at the same time, I think they're being a bit impatient with the kind of defense they were doing. Maybe that aggressiveness will be required when they do attack. They have the right idea, but they lack the means to execute it. One of the problems of the setup was that Border Brushers and Imperial Spear Guards are just not cut out to hold against the sheer number of tier 5 units. Hey, just to go over the Royal Janissaries thing, why I think its bottom line's better is mainly because of this 10% decrease when you activate Cleave. Also, I love the range resist. I just love going tanky. I love going tanky. But if you want some damage, going top line is great as well. In my experience, when you go top line, you want to get in, deal damage, get out. When you go bottom line, you can definitely endure a long ass fight. Um, I think this was from a long time ago though, so my experience with top line Royal Janissaries does really come into play back then. Their balance nowadays makes them naturally very much more tankier, so they could trade out that tankiness that from bot line for more damage. And I personally think that bottom line just feels better to play. But I haven't played top line in the New Balance. You could see a massive increase in terms of like DPS because they don't particularly need any more tankiness now since they out tank even Iron Reapers at full stacks. So when I'm talking about full stacks, they're attacking and they have the buff of getting hit 3 times. So they will clap anything with sheer stats. One of the best things about Royal Janissaries is that they have a high hit limit for their big attacks. What I mean by that is that they'll hit something like 3 or 5 units with their cleave attack. I think it's like 3 or 5 units. It could be lower, but it feels like they hit quite a few units. With that, they also in retrospect, I would say if you're looking at Royal Janissaries holistically, you'd want more damage. But I like the tankiness. I love to make them more tankier because when it comes down to it, out tanking other units because your damage is super high and really good for large scale battles. When I say large scale battles, I mean like you got bunches and like you got a bunch of units all together. You want to cleave right through that section, and sometimes you just cannot get away, or sometimes you just need to keep pushing, or you just need to hold them back. And Royal Janissaries' bottom line is the way I see to slow down, to reduce the amount of damage. That cleave, the cleave 10%, in my old experience of it, has always saved me a lot when getting ran over by just a whole bunch of units. I'm kind of like defeating my own point here. I love going with the bottom line only because I love the tankiness. If I was to truly say which line is better, I would think the top line would be better. The 10% increase in attack speed and the I think it's like 20% increase in damage for cleave. Oh, 15% increase in damage for cleave, I think. So you have 2 nodes that are very important. You have this attack speed increase, 15% damage increase after using, 15% increase for using cleave, and then you have massive cooldowns for cleave here. Oh, and then you got 1 increase for sweep. For sweep, cleave. Swipe. Cleave. No, swipe. God damn it, man. They used to call it chop as well. Don't mind about the health too much. Royal Janissaries' bottom line really only gets two major things, which I mean like a couple major things. So it's got the 20% on the chop, 20% on the chop, 15% damage, 15% range damage resistance. It's got extra speed, and this node is pretty useless now because of their new passive. Because of their new passive. All in all, top line Royal Janissaries are probably the way to go. Honestly, probably the way to go. They are very resilient against range fire in the first place because getting hit multiple times just makes them very tanky, and range fire, besides muskets, normally do quite low damage. In terms of units that do lots of damage in a single hit, you'd actually range from it'd actually just be strictly just Shenjis, even though the high penetration on the tertials realistically does again high damage, around about 2,000 damage. You you you've got units out there that hits harder than that, especially for cavalry. Cavalry deals with Royal Janissaries very easily. Medals, in fact, hit hard as well. Medal Order can hit for something like 3,000, and if Royal Janissaries are walking straight into Medals, you take way more damage. Gotta be a little bit careful with that. Hmm? Is that lead versus T? That's huh? Pleb versus T. We got one guy going for it, I think. Otherwise, yeah, we got two guys going for that one. Alright, second match of Seaking versus Nuclear Power is about to start again on the Riverland Castles. It's very strange. It does look like the picks are mirrored, so I guess they don't have a choice. I guess it's a roll, kind of. Seaking definitely dropping a lot of those tier 4s, probably realizing their mistakes. Very interesting to see a Tertial in the mix there, Imperial Pike Guard coming out. We got Metallators, we got Shenjis, we got another Mettallator. Royal Janissaries, Iron Reapers, lots of medals though. A good reliance on medals. Heavy infantry out the wazoo. We got two cataphracts. Again, the cavalry is definitely not down and out, even with so many anti cavalry. Nuclear power go. I didn't see this before, but nuclear power has a split of three spears and three pikes, so that'll be interesting. We also got two longbowmen coming out from nuclear power. Probably going to definitely be annoying. I never like seeing longbowmen, even if they are quite weak nowadays. Forte is not a bad pick. Forte do have a quite good set of skills. One of the major points is that the Forte has the longest pike in the game, so they have the longest melee range out of all units. But that is also to say that they do have a limitation on how close they can hit units. Along with that, they also have a natural knockback on on their basic attack, although the percentage chance is quite low. I do say the 32 units of a Forte can be a hard ask for any single units to take on, but the tankiness of an Iron Reaper should be able to clear the brace of a Forte if they do not charge and just simply walk in. Royal Janissaries have now shown that they are definitely the best of all infantry and can definitely clear a Forte fairly easily, getting hit a couple times. The brace damage and the attack damage are counted as separate, so I do believe getting hit by brace a couple times will be of no issue for Royal Janissaries as they waltz on through with their their CC immunity. Lots of short swords. Short swords are going to be very important when breaking enemy formations, but the low killing power coming out from... Oh, crap. Did I crash? No way. I crashed. Great. Man, I hope I can get back in. It'll be very sad if I'm kicked out as an observer. Well, if I am kicked out, I'll just probably steal it from one of the other channels. Very upsetting. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Please, 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 please. Let me in. Oh, yes! That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Oof. There are 125 troops dead. Does look like they did the same style. Both sides doing the same. Iron Reapers coming in versus Royal Janissaries. Do they gonna trade badly as well this time? Iron Reapers did beat out the Royal Janissaries. Royal Janissaries getting caught as they try to pull out. Whoa, what is this? But does look like an even trade. Both the Royal Janissaries and the Iron Reapers are both pushed down to near ineffectiveness. Well, they both basically killed each other. Very interesting to see, as Royal Janissaries have been able to just clap the Iron Reapers in lots of situations, but very interesting to see Seaking trade up on that, I would say. Royal Janissaries are a little bit more expansive. Siege towers get destroyed, in fact. Wow. That's a number one on this map. We got some more freebies. Iron Reapers versus Iron Reapers. Two sets of Iron Reapers could be a massive kill coil. Whoa! Two massive hits. They are looking to take these. Oh, what a terrible treb. But man, that's a terrible treb. I think friendly fire. Oh, you're so lucky. I was thinking a terrible treb there. Oh, this could be good. This Halberdier Sergeant is in an awkward position, but could get some. They're really good. Like, Halberdier Sergeants will clear out heavy troops more often than not. Very frightening how terribly effective these guys can be, but now they're in the center of the file, and those Iron Reapers definitely not going down. Very unfortunate. They could have easily cleared that. Whoa! I didn't see this coming. Literally a step away from each other, and now getting blasted to pieces by some Metallators. Oh, whoa! Massive push here in the center. Two sets of medalls falling like flies as they get pelted by Metallators. Or Falconettis now. I think their official names will be Falconettis. Called Metallators in this scenario. Cleared up by some Iron Reapers left from the field. Seaking taking a hard loss, but whoa! Iron Reapers just being let go here. Flail Iron Reaper takes a massive loss as they charge point blank. Definitely wants to charge, wants a little bit of a run up. But return range fire incoming. I would take the wall. Why do you not push those siege towers? It's like the easiest thing to do. It's like shooting fish in a barrel right now. They have Metallators just shooting straight at the front line here, and they are taking damage. We got some Culverins also being put down. Very interesting choice of Culverins just to put down, but damage is damage. Range superiority just beating back all of this infantry. What a waste. What a waste of units. It's literally a fish in the barrel, and you're not shooting back. Free damage out for nuclear power. Hey, Imperial Pike Guard pushing forward. Iron Reapers being let go. I don't know why, but like they're not even finishing off the Iron Reapers. The Iron Reapers live! Everything is given to them, so CBL is very neutral, so everything is standardized. Everyone has the same stuff, everyone has access to the same stuff. There is no bias in terms of equipment, units, or equipment, yeah, equipment units or heroes. Massive losses out from Seakings here. I mean, like, I'd be devastated after those two massive losses. That siege tower is about to go down. That siege tower also about to go down. Wow. This is going to be depressing. Those siege towers will go down once more, and you can't afford to go up those ladders. You can't afford to go through the front gate. What can you do? You're running out of time. Yep, you only have 700 leadership. No doctrines. No doctrines are allowed in the CBEL. I was supposed to read the rules out, but yeah. Again, taking it from the front. You got Fortrascios mixed in with Medals. Halberdier Sergeants and Fortrascios have historically also been a very deadly combo. A little bit of an opener here with the Shenji throwing the grenades, but still a fish in the barrel. Whoa! Iron Reapers retreating at the front! Damn. You're a little bit late, and the line has been absolutely solid. We got some Palace Guards rocking up. Man, that is a hard ask there. Palace Guards racing right in front of that Medal, but it got chopped to pieces. But the train of infantry is nothing now. Cataphracts is coming in to clean up the rest. Seaking tries their best. Was that friendly fire? Yes, that was. Cataphracts getting hit by their own firebots. I'm gonna call them firebots. Cataphracts gonna sally all the way out. Cataphracts gonna challenge. But here comes more infantry out from the front gate. I'd treb these guys. Even if 2 minutes of chasing down, we still have 2 Medals left, so it could be a good fight. This could be a very good fight. Whoa, we still got quite a few good things coming out. We got some Medals flanking and some Iron Reapers also flanking. This could be a complete surround because of how the Iron Reapers ended up. But the Iron Reapers are split very awkwardly. Oh my goodness, that treb not the brightest. The center line held strong, clearing up most of the center line here. Trading very evenly for both sides. Got a little bit of Medal left out on the field. We got Cataphracts just walking around the place. Got to really deal with that last bit of Medal. Does deal with it. Could go for a charge down the center. Do you got anything else substantial? More troops coming down. That center is got Shenji as well. We got some more Cataphracts coming out for the cleanup. No Medals from. Whoa, never mind. We have a lot of a bunch of Medals, but they're not braced. Cataphracts have clearing out some of these Royal Janissaries as they make an absolute mess with United Charge. They are tankier the longer they charge for. That treb could be used on those Shenjis, absolutely just making a mess of things. But I'll be honest here, the trading has been even for both sides. A very big loss coming out from nuclear power. But the last 35 seconds left to go. That is probably going to be the end of Seaking. Unfortunately. I mean, Seaking, you don't have a plan. You don't have a plan when you're stuck against a hard opponent. When they know what they need to do. Defending is easier, in my opinion. When you have the advantage of defending, is always easier. I honestly wouldn't extend this battle any longer if I was you, but they don't have enough time as it is. Congratulations, nuclear power, and congratulations, Ecliptos. Both of those will head on to the second round of scoring. I do believe that the scoring phase is actually elimination rounds, but I am not too sure. I'm going to have to check the rules for that one. That being said, again, we watched the... what did we watch again? DIDYT, DIDYT versus Ecliptos. Ecliptos winning 2-0 on Hidden City. Both times a Hidden City. Second match we watched was DQS versus SKC, otherwise Nuclear Power versus Seaking, with Seaking losing to Nuclear Power 2-0 on Riverland Castle. Again, they're very one-sided, so these scoring phases will not be interesting for the most part, but I will still commentate for these tournaments. So, I'm just going to check my schedule before I let you guys go of what is to come. Bear with me. Alrighty, so tomorrow there is no matches, but the day after, on the 22nd, on the Sunday, we'll have some matches. I'm not sure what I will be watching, but by the looks of it, from Group A, we have QJ versus NOP. Second round of scoring, actually. Okay, so NOP actually goes in for a second round here next week. And the second match of that day is FS versus JPJ. From Group B, we have ABC versus Xeon and JKKT versus MJY. From Group C, we have CBL versus TEA. And then also from Group C, we have ERG versus ACE. From Group D, we have EFF versus TID and TG versus TANG, otherwise Tang. But that is all of the matches for on Sunday, so not tomorrow, but the day after. I'm not sure who I'm going to spectate on that day. If you guys got want me to spectate on a match in particular, probably tell me somehow. I don't know what I'd do to ask you guys to tell me which one you want to watch, but I'll see what happens on the day. But I guess I will close it up for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I love commentating for the tournament, and I will commentate for the whole tournament as much as I can. Otherwise, all of the recordings, all the VODs will be uploaded to YouTube, and I will try to find out how to do the chapter thing for you guys so that you don't have to sit here in the intermission parts. But my name's Satsuke. Have a nice day. Bye now.